Welcome back to Beacon Pines, I'm dear darling, and through the secrets we find, let's weave together the story of fate. Well, last time we had some very interesting revelations, I suppose, about whatever conspiracy our grandma is plotting. We ran into Mr. I don't remember his name off the top of my head, but we ran into the grocer, and now we're at the library to try and find out more information about the thing, which I, again, cannot remember off the top of my head, but we'll be reminded of it, I think, in a second. This time I didn't have to play through a long cutscene again to get actually reminded of everything. The only thing I remembered is library. But anyway, this is a dang nice library. Thanks, we work hard on it. Aren't you a little too adorable to be a librarian? Adorable? Oh, Kato hung out here so much, eventually they gave him a set of keys. I just keep an eye on the place on Miss Novak sometimes. Do we know who Miss Novak is? Probably, I don't remember though. They got you working for free? It's quiet and I get access to all the books I can read. I'll look at a person one. Fair enough. What can I do for you all? We need a favor. I already told you, and Rolo, I can't put you any high on the wait list for the next Hank Atomic. And if you're here with more candy, I'll have you know I can't be bought. Call it a personal code of conscience. Oh, actually, we're looking to do some research. Now you're speaking my language. What are you looking for? That's the thing. We sort of don't know. What do you got on the history of a town? There's a country record archives. Oh, what's in those? Births, deaths, newspaper clippings, stuff like that. Pretty boring reading. They do go all the way back to when the town was founded. Great, we'll start there. Okay.
Chapter 8.
Oh, it's chapter. I always think it's like a pivotal moment, and I'm like, what could possibly be the pivotal choice here?
3 towns over.
6 feet under, 3 towns over. Interesting. What a weird title. 6 feet under, obviously being euphemism for death, but
for anything that could help them make sense of Mr. Tolliver's cryptic
Mr. Tolliver, that was it. Who's Miss Novak
tried
then?
to shake the thought of Grand's basement, but his focus wavered. Explosives, messages
Who
hidden
is
in
Miss
jam,
Novak? Is she the person who runs a
dossiers on
diner?
various town
That doesn't
figures,
sound right.
and a corkboard threaded with photos. Gran was the only family he had left. He still couldn't bring himself to believe the worst. But the old map with the symbol of explosives in town square made that difficult.
No, it's all a misunderstanding. Unless it's a double subversion and it's not a misunderstanding. That'd be pretty wild. If I had to read any more records, my eyeballs are gonna pop. We have to keep digging. If I dig another word, I'm gonna end up in one of those asinine death records. I gotta say, these kids are like 12 or whatever. Their vocabulary is fantastic. Rolo Carter lived a full and wonderful life, till he read so much boring crud that his brain oozed out his ears.
Rollo shut his book with an assertive nod.
If you got a better idea, spit it out. You sound like my sister. Oh, I accidentally opened that, did not mean to. Keep pushing your luck, pal. I don't know what you said before, sorry, Beck. And it won't be boring country records that kill you. I'll put you in obituaries myself.
Rollo muttered under his breath.
You're a country record. Really? That's the best you've got? When I'm done with you, you'll be a footnote in history. Just like...
Beck slammed her finger down on the open page before glancing down to read.
J. Hartford here. I'd love to see you try. Hey. Well, a little tired here. Let's just take a minute and...
Something tickled the back of Luka's mind.
J. Hartford, right? It's a familiar name. Wait, what was that name, Beck? In me a bit. J. Hartford. From the Brookville Tribune 8 years ago. That can't be right. What is it? J. Hartford. Isn't Hartford our family name? Right? I feel like I remember because Hart is like a deer pun. Hartford was like a deer pun, which is why I remembered it. That's my grand's name. Juniper Hartford. Oh, that's why, of course. Maybe there were 2 J. Hartfords. But you weren't in his town back then, were you? Apologies, a small pause. Mrs. Hartford is survived by her young daughter, E. Hartford. Oh, my mum's name's Eleanor. Okay, this is getting creepy. If your gran is 6 feet under and 3 towns over. Oh, you think it's an imposter? Then who am I living with? I don't think so. I think it's real your gran lived here before, got betrayed, you know, lost her daughter to whatever shady business is going on by Perennial Harvest and is seeking revenge. That's my guess.
In the air.
Unless it actually is an imposter thing and I'm just reading too much into it the other direction. Alright, gang, I gotta close up for the night.
Beck rubbed her eyes.
How late is it? Almost 10? Ah, crap! Pa's gonna kill me! I gotta go. Yeah, my parents will be worried sick. Okay, let's meet up as early as we can at the festival tomorrow. What are you gonna do about the unconscious man in your basement? I'll think of something. He's surely still not unconscious, right?
Luka's heart was pounding as he approached the house. If he was lucky, Gran, or whoever it was, hadn't gotten back yet. And
I don't know,
of
10's
course,
pretty
there
late.
was Mr. Tolliver tied up and unconscious in the basement.
Just lock him in bed, don't
Dealing
I?
with him would be the first order of business. Luka shook out his arms to calm
Oh, we're
his
probably gonna
nerves
have a choice,
before
right?
entering.
No? Oh, Gran's already here.
He held perfectly still, tempering his breath, and listened closely. She was asleep.
Oh, okay, well that's good,
His only
probably.
hope was that she hadn't found Mr. Tolliver before
I
dozing off.
think she would have seen him. She's gonna walk in there being like, Oh, actually. No, okay, I was gonna be like, she might have thought that Mr. Tolliver was just visiting or something. I'm not scared of Gran. I don't think Gran's against us. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe I should be, but I don't think so. I think this is like a bigger than all of us situation. Unsurprisingly. I think Gran found Mr. Tolliver, let him go, because she wouldn't be suspicious of the door being open. She would be like, oh, Mr. Tolliver's visiting. Maybe he's just like here trying to find me right now. But she would be suspicious of the fact he was tied up, right? Oh, no.
Mr. Tolliver was nowhere to be seen.
I wouldn't be worried. I don't know if Gran would accuse us. Again, we are like 10, 12 or something, right? Maybe he woke up, escaped from his bindings, and left without a trace?
Or maybe Gran knew everything.
I guess we should be... I guess in this timeline, we are theoretically scared of Gran because we don't think she's on our side. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just like coming from a too meta-narrative where I'm just like, yeah, I think she's on our side. What do I do?
Luka's hungry stomach groaned.
Eat something.
realizing it,
Eat
he
Mr.
suddenly
Tolliver. Eat your grandma. Okay, I can figure this out. Just need a little brain food.
Luka rushed over to the pile of jam jars.
I
unscrewed one
wouldn't
and
eat
shoveled a handful into the
explosives? What? I'm afraid your jam delivery will be
He
delayed.
flipped the lid to read the label.
Mr. Nuncreed. Okay, now I can think. Wait, hold on, Mr. Nuncreed. There was no way the game didn't tell us that to try and give us a hint, because Mr. Nuncreed got special jam, and he's not part of the resistance of Mr. Tolliver and forgot her other name, Diner Lady. Do you think it's poisoned? Or explosive or something? We're gonna die. So if Gran knows we tied up Mr. Tolliver, I'm screwed. If she doesn't know, then I need to play it cool. I guess the only option is to go to bed and act as if nothing's wrong. Gran will think Mr. Tolliver finished what he was sent out to do, and left when he was done. No, she's going to be waiting for us. And then it's going to be a fake out scare, where it's like, Luka? I don't know why I did it in like a Binding of Isaac voice. Luka! Gran? Okay, stick to the plan. Go to bed and play it cool. I think preteens are infamously not amazing at
As Luka
lying.
climbed the final stair, the emotion of the day dragged heavily on him. With
Uh-oh.
each consecutive step, his legs
So what's going to happen?
thickened.
Do we think it's going to be an actual horror moment or not horror moment? Subversion?
His stride began to falter.
I don't...
He
I think it's going to try and horror
tried
us,
to
but it's going to
himself.
subversion.
Something was wrong.
Come on, legs. Yeah, we poisoned ourselves, didn't we? Just a few more steps.
Luka groaned and tried to move. His limbs
Paralyzed
might as
ourselves.
well have been bolted to the ground. Through
Mr.
numb lips,
Nuncreed's.
he mumbled just
This is what you're
before
going to do to
falling
Mr. Nuncreed, Gran? Oh, true, we are asleep. Well, are we asleep? We're just paralyzed, right? Sweet boy. What did you get yourself into? You're just dragging us along the floor? Well, I guess Gran might not be able to pick us up, that's fair. Rest now, and let me handle everything. I don't know why that's so funny. Chapter 9?
Chapter 9.
Okay.
A speech to end all speeches.
A rather explosive one. I think we're going to see the culmination of explosion.
Down in bed.
Because we chose wrong, I don't think we're going to be able to stop the explosion or whatever is going on.
He moaned into his pillow. Why would Gran drug him?
I mean, we drugged ourselves.
Or rather, why was she trying to drug Mr. Nuncreed?
Well, we know Mr. Nuncreed ends our life in one timeline. Dubious whether he's on our side or not. But have we had a tick next to his... maybe it's a tick for like, yes, I'm going to take care of him. I'm not sure. Or if I investigated him rather than allegiances. The festival! I don't know if we can go back down there and actually look at it again. I should have looked at the whatchamacallit. A previous episode to see. Oh, we can actually just go back down here again? Can I look at the thing again? No, okay. So, I think Gran knows that we sort of know what's going on, but we don't obviously have a full picture. But she doesn't really want us interfering with what's going on because she's got very much a sort of grander purpose thing. A grand, purpose thing which she's trying to accomplish. I'm surprised we're allowed up here. Okay. Just in case, you know, one of these days we go up there and it's like, whoa, it's the ghost of our father. He's just chilling. I don't know why I'm bunny hopping as if it makes us go faster, but... Hello. Where have you been? Gran put something in the jam. Yeah, we know. Secret messages of secret conspirators. No, this one. The one intended for Mr. Nuncreed put me to sleep. Whoa, ho, ho. Sly devil. Look at all these cards we're getting. We must be picking up all these cards because now we need to basically play from the start again or something with all these new cards to actually get the proper ending, is my guess. This is going to be a false ending, despite the fact that it looks like it's culminating in something. I think she's trying to remove him from the equation. He might be in danger. Have you found anything? We looked around, but haven't seen anything odd. We should try and go down to the tunnels that we saw on the map, right? I mean, if we're properly trying to investigate this, I'm just saying. Her Gran's nowhere to be found. She's in the tunnels. But Mr. Nuncreed is just loafing around waiting for the speech. Oh, what speech? Mayor Gus just got up to the podium. Everyone's gathering at the stage. Let's get moving. I don't think we want to watch this if we want to live. Oh my god, everyone we know is here. Are there any NPCs here we don't recognise?
Wiped his brow.
No, I don't think so. But why actually... is this thing... why take Mr. Nuncreed out of the equation? Because, okay, this is a theory. She wants the vat jam to go to Mr. Nuncreed. He eats it. He's passed out. He misses the entire thing. Because I was going to be like, if we want to take Mr. Nuncreed out of the equation, he would be trying to stop their plot going on right now. So she would think that he's onto them. Also, who is this character in the bottom right? I don't know who that is, this bear. She would think that he's onto them and thus needs to take him out of the equation. But he's here not doing anything. He's not absent like Gran and the others are because he's not trying to stop them, I guess. So theoretically, this is crazy theory. She's trying to save Mr. Nuncreed by getting him to sleep in, but miss the speech, not get blown up. I don't think that's true, but you know that'd be crazy if it was. Hello, Beacon Pines. I am Augustus Valentine, your mayor, and I suppose you already know that. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment to recognize someone who couldn't be here today. This town wouldn't be where it is today without my father, Sharper Valentine. So I thought we could begin with a round of applause befitting such a great man. Woo! Even that's more than the old codger deserved.
Gus cleared
I don't
his
remember what your
throat
voice was,
and
I'm sorry.
loosened his tie.
Right, where was I?
William Kerr bounded on the stage with the energy of a preacher at a big tent revival.
Not much of a public speaker, are you? Gus Valentine, everyone.
He gave Gus a hearty slap on the back and motioned him
Get off
off
the stage. Do you not have someone writing your speech for you? Let's hear it for our mayor. What a great turnout. No, heck, I didn't prepare anything. I mean, you seem like someone who could very much improv a speech, I'm going to be honest. But I suppose I could say a few words. Would be a shame to waste such a beautiful podium.
Mr. Kerr pulled a thick stack of note cards out from his vest.
Charming. Community, conviction, commitment. These are the things we celebrate at Perennial Harvest. So I'm going to presume we're going to get cut off in the middle of a speech. Everything's going to explode. I'm counting it. For us... Actually, no. Is that the fountain, isn't it? I thought it was where the explosives are. That's a good point. For us, these are the pillars of a bridge to a better tomorrow. But I think it's time to add a new pillar. Change. Change is a powerful thing. It's inexorable, unavoidable and undeniable. And I'm dadgum thankful for it. Change is the reason we're all together today. It's hard for me to believe that it was only 4 years ago when fate brought me here. A simple business trip which brought me to a small town which would change my life forever. Hold on, you don't have an American accent, I forgot. Excuse me. You know what? Well, I didn't give you an American accent. From the second I set foot in Beacon Pines, something about this place has held me captive. You see, change represents opportunity. It represents potential. It was change that helped me recognize the potential of this place. To see that the people of this town, despite suffering great loss, probably, caused by you, I'm going to be honest. Actually, did you come before or after the great, the foul harvest? Still held onto them the things that made them special.
He thumped the podium to emphasize each word.
Okay. Community, conviction, commitment, change.
Mr. Kerr nodded confidently, biting his lip.
Biting his lip?
The crowd was silent, in rapt attention.
He is a very charismatic speaker, I gotta give him that. Fate made a perfect match that day. Nothing is more important to you all than community. And Perennial Harvest is a community, first and foremost.
Mr. Kerr methodically made eye contact with each section of the crowd.
The only way you made it through the foul harvest was an unshakable conviction. A conviction that a better tomorrow was just over the horizon. Perennial Harvest was founded on the conviction that we are the horizon. The festival is a symbol of our commitment to each other.
His voice began to build to a crescendo.
I'm really getting quite loud for my own voice, to be honest. We now walk hand in hand into a future we will shape together. And that is what change is all about. Grabbing the future by the scruff of the neck and making things happen. Change is a choice. And I am tickled pink that we will all be making that choice together. How great is that? Just imagine what we can accomplish. Oh, there's the explosion. So it wasn't here, okay. What was that?
The crowd began to look around nervously.
Don't worry, a little thunder isn't going to ruin this day. Everyone, remain calm.
Mr. Kerr quickly flicked.
If you weren't so corrupt, Mr. Kerr, you'd be a fantastic mayor, or public speaker at the very least. Politician? I suppose you kind of are one. Where was I? Through all of my travels, I have learned one true thing. One always reaps what they sow. That feels like a self-fulfilling prophecy, I'm not gonna lie. We have all planted a lot of good in this town, and so it is with a happy heart that I can proclaim...
He raised his hands up to the heavens.
Our harvest awaits! There we go, it's a bit of a great freeze. Okay, so probably Mr. Nuncreed wouldn't be
At that moment, a merciless
saved
wall
from
of
it if he slept in.
cold air ripped through the crowd, instantly freezing everyone and everything it touched.
So, I guess Mr. Duncreed isn't on our side. Confirmed. Sorry, Mr. Duncreed, no redemption for you.
For a man like William Kerr, this was a fitting way for things to end.
What fantastic timing, though,
On
Gran.
the stage, with an entire town frozen in rapt attention for the rest of time. The end.
Wait a minute, this isn't how the story's meant to
There's
end.
that ice again! Whenever I think we're getting close, it comes along and ruins
Don't worry,
everything.
narrator. I already knew this was going to
Maybe we should
happen.
just quit?
What?
Maybe we
Quit?
should just close the book, walk away, and never think of me again.
Why would I do that? I'm going to do that after I get to the story end.
I don't. We got a little closer this
Sorry,
time.
I skipped through
We
that.
just need to try again.
Yeah, we have more cards this
Please.
time. So we can be sly. We can be flight. Or can we be shame? I kind of want to try sly here, just a flight here, just to see what happens. But I also feel like we're on this thread. I don't know. I don't know. Well, I'll decide next time. But for now, if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Beacon Pines, and I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares greatly appreciated. Twitter, Discord down below. Hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.